From inside the brain of an ISS proxy analyst, featuring the maybe lobe and the perhapsabellum. I mean, that's an inside joke.
We're stretching a bit there.
It's an all-new, terrific Tuesday edition of Business Pants, joined by analyst whole Matt Moscardi.
Yeah.
On today's very unsarcastic broadcast called August 5th, 2025, Biz Nuggets!
I do love nuggets. We don't do them very often.
And maybe a Figma IPO quiz. I'll leave it up to you at the end of the show. I have a quiz based on the new hot IPO, Figma IPO, and I realized that maybe the world needs to understand this company from our perspective and not just from the normal perspective. It's up to you. I'll leave it up to you.
Well, let's wait till the end, and I'm going to guess every answer to the quiz before you ask the questions.
Yeah, I feel like you've seen this show before. Our show today is being sponsored by FreeFloatAnalytics.com, the only platform measuring board power, connections, and performance for free.
The platform broke 500 users. 500 users.
We have a new zine that we came out with. Can we put it on the platform or no? I tried to put it on Reddit yesterday, and I mean, the company can be run by a bunch of graft-wielding, nightmarish billionaire babies who use their companies to, sell gold bitcoins or whatever. But I can't even post a heavily researched zine on Reddit of all places. Reddit.
I love that the moderators pulled it down like 4 seconds after.
Too earnest, too much research, too many facts, not enough Nazi trolling.
They didn't give you any reason, but you didn't say diamond hands enough probably in the post. And I like that the president literally his son starts a SPAC.
Yeah.
That is going to target whoever the government's going to give grants to.
Yeah, and their social media companies selling some kind of Bitcoin. I don't even know what they're selling.
They got crypto. They're
nonsense.
selling phones.
Just nonsense.
It's just, and we can't post a zine with news headlines in it and facts.
Ready for some Biz Nuggets?
Yeah, let's make it funny because it's not funny yet.
Well, these aren't really funny. These are very unsarcastic. In our treaty talks begin with bold new commitment to avoid commitment. Delegates agree to form a task force to considering action, and then unite to say plastic is bad, then go back to their plastic-filled hotels. Headline of the week.
Wow, a lot
That's
happening
a lot.
in there.
That's a lot of sarcasm. Here's what to watch for at this month's Global Plastics Treaty Talks. I want to tell you something about this treaty. This is going on in Geneva, Switzerland. Negotiators from more than 170 countries flew into Switzerland, right?
In plastic airplanes.
I mean, this event is lasting 10 days, and this is 8 months after they missed their original deadline, right, for finalizing the pact. So they're hoping to come to some agreement to end plastic pollution. But the progress has been slow at each of the 5 preceding sessions, in large part due to a consensus-based decision-making structure that has allowed oil-producing countries to obstruct progress. Can you believe the world? The world to me is just nutty. I'm sorry, it's nutty.
Plastic takeout containers do you think got thrown away during
Oh,
that conference?
I mean, the last time I was in a hotel, I just feel like it's just plastic around every corner. Everything is like an individually wrapped plastic straw wrapped in another plastic straw wrapped in a plastic soap container. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Why can't they just do this over Zoom? What happened to Zoom?
It does seem like this is doable if you just said plastic is bad. How do we get rid of it?
Let's end it. Yeah.
Let's end it.
In our Hey Ma, the dude who got his BA at Haverford College, which costs $93,600. Oh God. Let me start that one over. In our terrible. Hey Ma, the dude who got his BA at Haverford College, which cost $94,000, and received his JD from Stanford, is mansplaining about elite colleges. Can you grab my water bottle and my red lawn chair? Headline of the week.
Oh, wow.
Palantir.
Take a break after that?
Yeah, Palantir CEO Alex Karp takes a shot at elite colleges and says the company offers a new credential independent of class. Isn't that great? We're seeing a lot of mansplaining dudes from elite colleges now telling everyone don't go to college. Just
what is the credential that they offer?
I don't know.
Didn't go to college?
I guess it's like some Palantir certificate or something. It's like
when did the word elite become like a dirty word? I thought don't we like elite athletes?
And are we allowed? Is an elite person allowed to immediately say elite sucks? Like, how shouldn't there be like a 20-year grace period where you come from Stanford, but you become a lawyer at Stanford, and you're already allowed to crap on the elite?
Would Alex Karp say that he is elite?
Like, I mean, he's the definition. Is he not the definition of elite?
Forget his background of going to like expensive, fancy colleges.
You think a billionaire is elite?
A billionaire who runs a company like that, isn't that like elite? Isn't he like amongst an elite class of human beings?
It's a seminar I want to go to, though. It sounds fascinating.
So the credential they're offering is permanently poor credential.
What they're doing is that they're speaking to one half of the country, and they're reminding them, don't bother getting educated. It's pointless.
They're like, don't look at me, but believe that anything that I've done to get successful and any help I've had on the way, that sucked.
Believe the myth that being uneducated is the way to go in America, and that way we can tell you anything we want to tell you forever.
Because you're not educated enough or elite enough to understand it anyway.
It's better off helping people without formal biology expertise design or recreate biological threats like toxins or pathogens. Headline of the week. OpenAI says ChatGPT shouldn't tell you to break up with someone. You know, I asked ChatGPT, tell me some of the things that Sam Altman is afraid of that's going on with ChatGPT. And remember now that Sam Altman runs the company that
he's afraid of everything.
And they came up with a very fast, quick, long list, including the fact that he's afraid that ChatGPT is going to help people create these bioweapons. But yeah, let's be worried about whether it's going to tell you to break up with your dumb zitty girlfriend or not. Do we really need to be worrying about that? Break up with her. Who cares? Save her like her future
from your future mansplaining.
Yeah. So just it's like I don't. Yeah. Anyway, in our what an asshole. The next thing he'll probably do is call out other banks for breaking their climate pledges. Headline of the week.
Ooh, foreshadow.
Banking CEO breaks from the pack on return to office. He goes in 4 days a week, but leaves the rest up to the adults he works with. This is Standard Chartered CEO Bill Winters, who seems to basically be saying the right thing about everything.
What, is he the only guy who like treats his employees like an adult and acts like a human being?
And calls out banks for going against their climate pledges. Yeah, he's one of my new favorites. This guy, CEO Bill Winters.
Well done, Billy.
Yeah. And finally, I'll hand it off to you, Matt, after this one. In our citizen journalist Robbie Starbuck and the National Legal and Policy Center prepare shareholder proposal calling out Microsoft and asking, what about men's ovaries? This is woke biology gone too far. Headline of the week.
Yeah, what about it?
Gates Foundation is giving $2.5 billion to fund women's health research. Now, they should be suing the Gates Foundation. This is discrimination. This is absolutely discrimination.
Yes, everybody needs
women's
to include
health?
White men in everything that they do, or you've discriminated against them.
I mean, they should go right after Microsoft, right? They're the spawn of Bill Gates. This is tragic. This is tragic.
Too woke. Horrible.
Too woke.
All right. What
do you got? Give me some stuff. Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, I'm exhausted already. Yeah, go ahead.
In our 8Ks revealed that Charlie Sharp, Wells Fargo CEO, was awarded $30 million to open his mind space. Stephen Hemsley at United Health was given $60 million to center his chi. And Goldman's CEO DJ DeSaul got $80 million to attune his crystals and align his money aura. Headline of the week. Tesla grants Musk $29 billion in stock to keep Elon's energies focused.
Yeah, I wasn't going to touch. I wasn't going to touch this one. Yeah, So I mean, think about that. The first three that you cited, all really huge, important companies. I mean, Fortune 50, maybe, I don't know. These are some of the biggest companies in the
Massive
world.
companies, yeah.
Wells Fargo, United Health, Goldman. Those retention bonuses that they gave to those CEOs are absurdly high. They're 30 million, 60 million, 80 million. This is just like unbelievably high amounts. And then we get the headline about $29 billion. Sort of makes your head spin, right? Like
So-
29 billion. What are we supposed to make of the world after Elon does things like this?
So the dissection of that,
Yeah.
Matt Levine did in his newsletter yesterday, but it's basically he gets 29 billion if he stays on as an executive in any capacity at Tesla for
great.
the next 2 years.
Yeah, well, that could be anything he
Or-
makes up because the board will approve any
Right, it
executive
doesn't
title.
matter.
It could be a 1 hour a month executive title. The board will say sure.
That's his focused energy. He
Yeah.
only focused it into 1 hour. Or if Delaware somehow reverses its invalidation,
Which they won't.
of his prior package.
Yeah.
They also did it in a sneaky way, which Ann Lipton of the Shareholder Primacy podcast pointed out, which is to say they didn't have to put this up for a shareholder vote because they used the 2019 plan and the 2019 option strike price as the base for this. They basically very cleverly said, we're going to give them 16% of the company no matter what. Because you can't fight this in Texas. You can have a make-believe. It's really great.
Yeah, I was gonna say what's worse about this too, to me, is that they've already moved to Texas, right? So
Yep, that's and
there
he said
they
this isn't why. He said
there-
this is not why.
there they can't control the pay package, and in May Tesla very quietly changed its bylaws to limit shareholders' ability to sue for a breach of fiduciary duties. Only shareholders who own more than 3% of the company's shares can now sue, and that's only Elon
BlackRock.
Musk and then two entities that will never sue. Was it like Vanguard and BlackRock?
Vanguard
I
and
think.
BlackRock, yeah.
That's
That's it. That's anyone
beautiful.
That does it. That's the only people who can
free
sue
market.
Tesla.
Free market. And meanwhile, ESG research is bad because that's not capitalist, right? Like that's made up. You can't do that, but you can do this. So
In our
right.
let's
Yeah,
stick
go
with,
ahead.
with Tesla here. In
we're
our-
already exhausted from our anger. Go ahead.
in our specifically the part where they ran someone over, headline of the week. Jury says Tesla was partly to blame for fatal crash.
Oh, only
I think
partly?
the part
Yeah.
where they ran someone over was the part they blamed them
Well,
for.
I didn't look into this. I seen that Tesla owes like several $100 million for this. Now,
Yeah.
who else was responsible if not just Tesla?
They said Tesla was 33% responsible.
Okay, so what's
And
the
the-
other 2/3?
It was the driver and I guess the person
and
in the
Jesus?
street.
Yeah. How much is Jesus involved with this?
I don't know,
10%?
that was like 4%. I think
Okay.
it was only 4%.
Okay.
In our reports suggested the awning was made of Cybertruck trim, the tables were actually crashed robo-taxis, and the chicken wings were made from old Nazi bathroom graffiti. Headline of the week. Tesla diner patio covering collapses, smashes mother on head, and barely misses baby.
Okay, well, missed the baby.
It didn't.
Only because the mom was taller, really. I mean,
mom-
she
yeah.
blocked it, let's be honest.
I mean, it hit the mother, so it didn't.
She
hit the
blocked
baby.
her head. Yeah. I got to say, yeah, we're now in this, like, we've talked about this a lot. We're in this, like, post-sarcasm world. You know, a lot of comedians have complained about this. Like, how do you sarcastically do anything
How do you
when
make a
Trump
joke?
is president? But even when we do these nuggets, which is we're just making fun of the headlines, I tend to start. I get a little bit of a trance. I kind of like stop paying attention, and I just kind of believe when you said the awning was made of Cybertruck trim. I was like, it probably
Yeah, you're right.
is.
It could be. It could
Right,
be.
right,
That's why
like
it's falling.
yeah. I don't know what to believe anymore. What else do you have?
In our retention awards for continued leadership, or pay for focus, pay to show up, pay for energy. Oh, what about relocation pay for my sister's cousin's condo in Ottawa?
Ooh.
Headline of the week: 2025 CEO priorities. That
Yeah.
was the headline. And the immediate thing that I thought were all of those things. That the priority would be a retention award, a relocation pay, pay to show up to work. But no, do you want to know some of the things on the real list?
Yeah, go ahead. Because I don't believe that any CEO's cousin lives in Ottawa.
In
I don't believe that.
2025,
Yeah.
according to some people at Harvard Business Review,
Yeah.
this 25 CEO priorities include adapting to changing external environments and regulatory landscape.
Yeah, that sounds like something.
What about access to talent and workforce?
Yeah, that seems like a thing to prioritize in
Ooh,
2025.
what about driving performance?
That seems pretty bold, yeah.
Or navigating geopolitical uncertainty.
Ooh, what's a big one?
I mean, this stuff is heavy hitting.
Yeah, and this isn't even Jeff Sonnenfeld. This is Harvard, not Yale.
This is their priorities? Really?
Yeah.
This is what CEOs are prioritizing.
Yeah, yeah.
Buzzwords. They prioritize buzzwords. All right, I need to do one more and then you
Okay.
need to take over. If you can't tell your kid with a fever of 102 to suck it up and fuck off,
Oh,
maybe this company isn't for you. Headline of the week. 5 things the AT&T CEO's sweeping memo says about where corporate America is headed.
I haven't. Okay, I haven't. I saw this headline, and I don't know what the story is about. Go ahead.
Okay, the CEO's name is John Stankey,
Great name, Stanky. Yeah.
which that's why they didn't put that in the headline.
Yeah.
Like you weren't going to put that in the headline to
Yeah.
begin with. Here's a quote. In a self-directed virtual or hybrid work schedule,
Yeah.
If self-directed virtual or hybrid work schedule is essential for you to manage your career aspirations and life challenges, you will have a difficult time aligning your priorities with those of the company and the culture we aim to establish.
Okay.
He basically said, if you have life problems,
Yeah.
you're not going to fit in here.
Yeah.
What the
Okay.
fuck kind of memo is this?
Meanwhile, the dude who runs a bank, not just like a stupid phone company or whatever, he runs a bank, is saying, "Yeah, I'll treat my workers like adults."
Unbelievable to me
Yeah.
that the CEOs, like, all because what? They want them to come back to the office because they're paying for office space? As if you don't have record profits with people not in your fucking office.
How about this, Stanky? Why don't you develop some like wild system to actually evaluate the performance of your employees, and then look at what they're doing, make sure they're doing the job that you hired them for? How about that?
How about John Stankey's executive assistant? If you're listening to the show, and I know
Yes.
that you are, write down every second he's not not in the office. We'll keep a log, and then we can send it to him and find out that 89% of his time he's not in the AT&T offices, and ask him if life challenges or a hybrid work schedule is essential for you, and you're having a difficult time aligning priorities with those of the company. And you know what I know your priorities are: articulate a vision, drive performance, navigate geopolitical uncertainty. You see how I did that back to back?
Yeah.
See
Plus,
how-
when
yeah,
John
it's
Stanky
great.
goes to the Cubs game, it's a business meeting. It's a business thing.
All right, I need to sit down.
I will say this about Matt Levine at Bloomberg. I know is immeasurably more popular than we are, but
And better at his job. than
But does he have a zine?
no, he does not have a zine.
No. Better? I don't know about that. Well, I don't know. There's no quantifiable way of asserting that.
He's better.
I refuse to celebrate until we reach 7.3%.
Yeah,
Headline of the week.
I'm with you. Yeah.
The share of female CEOs running global 500 companies hits a record high of 6.6%.
Yeah. Hold out for 7.3. Yeah.
6.6%.
I love celebrating.
Should they use record high in that headline?
Did
Is
it go
that
from-
really the main focus of that story?
Is the
Am I the only one disturbed by this in the world?
is the prior record 6.3%? Then it went up to 6.6.
Is
what
it
was the
woke-
prior record?
Is it woke for me to say this is utter bullshit, that this is okay?
That's well. Look, you got to have a headline, and we are talking about Fortune, right? This is
In
the
our
news.
Houston American Energy Corp announces that finally the phrase "let's hear what she thinks" can be said in the boardroom without an immediately ironic chuckle. Now it can be an authentic, condescending chuckle. Headline of the week. Houston American Energy Corp appoints Martha Crawford to the board of directors. That's their first woman in the board. First woman.
Wow. Hey.
This is amazing. This is exciting for Houston American Energy Corp. Very exciting. A woman.
Can I ask? Was this
Yeah.
was this in an 8K that they disclosed?
Let's
that
hear what she
You
thinks.
could have a condescending chuckle now.
Yes. Yeah.
I would love that 8K.
In our great, when he's done creating a practical application of cold fusion, could he explain why anyone would buy a Cybertruck, have him finish my daughter's algebra homework, and then share the wisdom behind Intel's stock price being down 22% from the day he started as Intel CEO? Headline of the week. Jim Cramer on Intel CEO, quote, he totally understands everything, end quote.
Everything?
Yeah. Why is that okay? And why is ESG like research and data not okay? Why is Jim Cramer saying things like that? Why is that okay? Where's the congressional probe about CNBC allowing people to say that CEOs understand everything? Totally,
Because
totally understand everything.
His opinion wasn't
so-
that a woman should be on a board.
So that opinion is justifiable on probably the most popular financial news network
Totally
in the.
understands it.
That's fine.
Understands it all.
He totally understands everything.
Everything. Yeah.
In our, you can see that this section of the show is just getting off into absurd land. So I'm sorry. In our, after a nice brunch, they went to the aquarium and then to a poetry reading. Headline of the week.
Lovely.
Mary McDowell joins Zebra Technologies board of directors. I don't know. I just thought, like, when I heard join, I just thought like
Yeah,
joining
the
them for
word
a
join.
Sunday,
Yeah.
like a nice Sunday out. You know, joining.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm losing it. And finally, they named him Peter Semple after their great grandfather, and then chained him to his desk. Headline of the week.
Whoa.
Depop names permanent CEO.
Oh.
You see what I did there?
It was
First
the
they
permanent. It was
first
the
they
permanent.
named him, and then they chained him. He's
They
permanent. They named him.
the permanent CEO.
yeah, but they had to give him a name, right? I mean, he needed a name. Peter Semple was a nice name, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think you were on mushrooms when you did
I'm
the
losing
last
it. Yeah.
two.
What do you got? Come on.
All right, let me do a couple more, and then we'll get out of this.
Yeah. Unless you
In
want a
our-
quiz, it's up to you. I'll see how exhausted
I
you
think
are.
I think quiz might be in order. In
All
our
right.
U.S. companies give investors a break from voting no on every shareholder proposal this year. Headline of the week: U.S. companies deny record number of shareholder votes.
Oh.
When I read the FT, right, U.S. companies were going SEC actions against shareholder proposals, and there was a record number of omitted proposals this year by this SEC. I thought, well, that's great because investors don't have to vote no on all of them right now, right? The average ESG vote proposal was like 20% for. That means the average vote against it was 80%. So
Yep.
what are we really talking about? You don't care? You don't care about
No, I care. I'm listening. I'm letting the audience
Absorb the
become up
knowledge.
their own conclusions on that one.
sure.
Yeah.
In our, please don't say suicidal ideation, aggression, reality detachment, and hallucinations. Please don't say suicidal ideation, aggression, reality detachment, and hallucinations. Please don't say suicidal ideation, aggression, reality detachment, and hallucinations. Headline of the week: a new paper just found something horrifying about kids who get phones early in life. Chief scientist Tara, I'm not going to say, Thiagarjan,
Yeah.
found that among the more than 100,000 18 to 24-year-olds whose outcomes they tracked, those who got phones when they were younger than 13 experienced more suicidal ideation, aggression, reality detachment, and hallucinations as they aged.
Yeah, great. Cool. The age of anxiety. That's what I'm calling it. The age of anxiety.
In our man leaves gym and goes to Wendy's to get fit. Headline of the week.
Whoa. I like that. Man leaves gym and goes to Wendy's to get fit. I like that.
Barclays leaves Net Zero Banking Alliance to combat climate change.
Wait, what? What?
That's the headline.
Who
I'm just
came up
reading
with
the
that headline? That's yeah, who did that one? I'm gonna look that one up. That's
Barclays if you want to prove your commitment to
Yeah.
transitioning in a climate reality that's a disaster, feel free to use free float data and vote out every director that underperforms on climate. There's a simple way to transition. Okay, that's simple. Just do
Yeah.
that. Start with that. But I love that headline. Barclays leaves Net Zero Alliance to combat climate change.
Yeah, that's cool. Good for you, Barclays.
In our Olive Garden appoints car mechanic as executive chef, headline of the week.
Yeah.
Harley Davidson board appoints top golf executive as next CEO.
I mean, really, in some ways, is there anything more different than a Harley driver and a golfer?
All right.
Right?
His name is Artie Stars. He's
like-
been the top golf CEO.
Artie Stars, yeah.
Artie Stars. He was Pizza Hut CEO.
Oh.
He's on a nonprofit board that helps underprivileged children get
Yeah.
educations.
Yeah.
He's got an economics degree from Princeton.
Oh, boo. Alex Karp would not like that one.
And in his bio, he says he enjoys hiking, playing golf, and listening to live music. He sounds exactly like everyone who rides a Harley.
Yeah.
Everybody I've ever met who had a Harley.
Yeah, good luck with that, yeah.
And finally, let's wrap this up. This is nonsensical at this point.
As
In
it always
our-
is.
And this is an upper.
Yeah.
In our someone is actually fighting, and of course, it's a female founder, headline of the week. A long-running anti-DEI lawsuit could help companies defend themselves from reverse racism claims.
Ooh.
This gets back to your point about
Do something.
Well, when you were talking about
What's my
the yeah, which one was it? The banking. No, not the banking.
Bill
CEO.
Winters.
Oh yeah,
boy.
no,
You're really
Gates
bringing this
Foundation.
down here. Gates Foundation.
Gates Foundation giving 2.5 billion.
Women's health.
Elizabeth Gore of
Yeah.
Hello Alice, which is a startup company, is fighting Stephen Miller's
Ooh, I like this already.
legal firm, AFL.
Yeah.
They brought a suit. Stephen Miller brought a suit against Hello Alice, of all places, on behalf of a white trucker in Ohio.
Of course, yeah.
Who said he didn't get a shot at a grant that went to someone black
Oh.
that Hello Alice provided.
Yeah.
Hello Alice actually provided it to Progressive, the insurance company, and they had a program for black, entrepreneurs. And Hello Alice, as a result, was ensnared in the lawsuit, while everybody else is cowering. The Ivies, Browns, cowering. Harvard, Columbia,
Well,
they're all folding like cowards.
I will say this to honor my New England brethren, although I guess Brown is New England, is that there was the article out of the Harvard Crimson yesterday that student journalists are trumping the New York Times, saying that they have reporting that Harvard is actually not making a deal. There is no deal yet, and that they actually are thinking of fighting this in court. That they're not. So we'll see what happens. But
They have so much goddamn money, they absolutely should fight
yes,
in court.
so the New York Times kind of spun that story kind of wrongly for some reason. But anyway, keep going.
But where that's happening,
Yeah.
and we're talking about that, Elizabeth Gore, a female founder of the small firm
Love it.
Hello Alice, is winning
I love
in
it.
court and spent more than $1 million defending themselves on a $25,000 grant.
I love it.
And she's winning because she's using every technicality that about like free speech, about like you have no standing to bring this. How do you even have standing to bring this? Like she's winning on all the things we know. This is a joke. They're winning. So I want anyone who's listening to this, reach out to Hello Alice or Elizabeth Gore on LinkedIn or wherever she is, offer to help. I offered her free data. I said, I don't think that you need this data at all, but you can have it because I'm glad there's someone just fighting. It's just great to see somebody fighting. Hello Alice, Elizabeth Gore. That's all I got. That's what I got.
All right, you got strength for a quiz. You want to get out of here and do the quiz next week?
No, let's do it. Let's do it. It's
All
not
right, now
going to be
give
a
me
long
your.
quiz.
I wish we had some like Swami music, like Johnny Carson used to have some kind of. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm dating myself.
How old are you?
You were gonna do some predictions about the answers to this quiz before I got started. So go ahead, give me some. Just like randomly, give me some answers.
All right, let's play a little bit of
Yeah.
intense game show
This
music.
is
instead of
the new Figma IPO. This is the big sensation, the new big IPO.
making lots of money. Figma.
Yeah, skyrocketing price.
Here are my predictions about Figma, the quiz about Figma.
Yeah.
Number 1,
Yeah, go ahead.
he's a college dropout founder.
Okay.
Probably went to Stanford. Number 2, the company issued at least 2 classes of share, if not
Okay.
5.
Okay.
Number 3, the founder and or co-founders own at least 75% of the voting shares, probably closer to 90.
Okay.
Number 4, the stock skyrocketed.
Yeah, it's good. Went way up.
And then everyone sold.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Number 5, the founder is already a billionaire, and we're talking about him like a billionaire. Those
All
are
right.
my 5 predictions.
Now,
Now, what's the quiz? I've not
Let's just
seen
play the
at
quiz.
all.
Let's just
All
play
right,
the quiz
play it.
then.
Let's play it.
This is Figma, the Figma IPO. Figma founder and CEO Dylan Field. What percentage of shares does he actually own in the company? Does he not the voting power? What does he actually own in the company? What do you think?
1%.
No, it's a very legitimate figure. 17%'s a lot. That's a lot.
Okay. that's
But
a
what's
lot.
what's his total voting power?
75 at least.
You
right?
got it, 74%, right
Is
on the
it
nose.
really?
Yeah, 74%.
Yeah, what a guess.
And that's because how many votes per share are the magical Class B shares worth?
Well, I'll say this.
Yeah.
10 votes per share is
Yeah.
so 2020.
Yes.
It's so 2019, 2020.
That's true.
It's so boring. We're seeing share X creep, right? Like share vote power creep. So I'm going to say 20 per share.
Well, let's compromise and call it 15. It's 15 votes
see,
per
there
share.
we go. I knew it
Yeah.
wasn't 10. It couldn't be 10.
Yeah. And isn't it cute that in modern day capitalism that you could have shares worth a magical 15 votes per? Isn't that cute? 15 votes per share.
It's awesome. It's free market.
Of those Class B shares, what percentage does Dylan control himself? How many does he own? How many does he control?
I'm guessing he has at least one co-founder and probably some VCs who own a couple of those Class B shares. But I'm going to say, he's the face of it, 60%.
Oh, you're being way too fair. You should get back into your other mode. 99%.
What is the point?
There are 5 executive officers at Figma and 10 non-employee directors. No, 10 directors. I think only 9 are not part of the company. After all those 5 executives, 10 directors, how many are women? So there's 15 total. How many are women?
There can't be more than one, and it's got to be the head of HR. One.
No, you got that one wrong. 2. But you're kind of close. There are no executive officers who are women.
Oh,
just to be fair, but there are 2 non-employee directors who are women. So that's kind of woke, right? 2. They found 2 women somehow.
I was
2?
worried that somewhere in the succession plan, it would go from 6.6% of the global 500 to 6.7% of the global 500 if there was a woman executive who might someday run the company.
This is a trend that we've been following all year. That companies are kind of quietly just getting rid of women in general, women on the board, women who are executives. And there was a report out of Axios, I think, this morning, saying that a larger percentage of companies they're not even really disclosing the percentage anymore. They're just kind of giving up with that disclosure. Like they don't even tell
why
you.
bother?
Yeah, why bother? Who is the
They're
chair? Yeah,
do
go
you
ahead.
think do you think they're asking every female who might be on a board currently if they would legally change their name to Pat? So at least
That could work.
so no
That could
one
work.
would know.
Yeah.
Right?
Who is the chair of the Figma board?
Oh,
The chair. Who sets the agenda of the board?
It's the CEO.
Their CEO and founder and controlling shareholder Dylan Field.
Yeah, that one was easy. That was dumb. Oh, come on.
Is that dumb though? The founder and controlling shareholder and CEO.
wait.
They gave him the chair role too. That's yeah.
Can I guess the next question? Which
No,
is,
you're not going to guess the next
Will
question.
there be a lead independent director?
Well, there is one. Yeah.
There is. The answer
the-
is yes.
And it happens to be the longest tenured director on the board.
Of course it is. Yeah.
But I didn't ask about this. You'll appreciate this question. How many friendships with Peter Thiel does Dylan Field have?
How many?
How many? Yeah. I'm giggling at my own question making. How many friendships with Peter Thiel does Dylan Field have?
2.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Just one. Just one.
Oh no.
Yeah, one bromance with Peter Thiel. How many college degrees does Dylan Field have?
Zero.
That's
college
right.
Degrees.
This is the curveball And this is might hit you a little bit hard. Where did Dylan Field drop out of?
Stanford.
That one you got wrong. Everyone else at the college at this company is basically involved with Stanford, including Peter Thiel. But no, he actually dropped out of your alma mater, Brown.
Oh, you sicken me.
Who paid Dylan Field to drop out of college?
Who paid him to drop out of college? Someone paid him to drop out?
Yes. Yeah.
How?
This is part of the whole
drop out?
Part of the Alex Karp world of the this is the new kind of cool
you give
way.
A guy money to drop out of college.
I'll give you a hint. I've already said his name.
Peter Thiel.
That's it, Peter Thiel. Yeah.
There's no
because
way.
this bozo Peter Thiel actually has it's some kind of a scholarship or something, or no, that would be the wrong word, right? It's like some kind of a fund. I don't know what it is. It's a grant, but the stipulation is that you have to drop out of college for at least 2 years. And that's how you get the money. I mean, what a more. This is just it makes me crazy. Okay, let me keep going. In addition to his shareholdings, which are completely vast, and he's already worth $7 billion. This guy. How much? How much is Dylan Field due to receive if the stock price hits $130? And I'll tell you, it already was over $124. How much more money will he get?
It's got to be another. It's got to be at least 2x. I'm going to say $5 billion.
Well, your first instinct was right. $2 billion in equity. Yeah.
Yeah.
And which CEO's pay package was Dylan Field's pay package modeled after?
Zuckerberg.
Well, no, Elon Musk. We were talking about his pay.
Okay.
Right. It's this whole like tranche of equity bullshit where if you hit certain measures, you get all this money. It's just like this.
Except,
yeah,
Elon's was the reason why. Like the
go
focus
ahead.
on Elon getting paid billions of dollars is actually misplaced. The focus should be on the fact that he drives meme stocks and he turned himself into a meme, and that's how he got himself paid.
True.
The number is immaterial. He could set any number and hit it because the tranches don't matter. Like it's Dylan Field is not going to be the guy that meme stocks his way into another $2 billion.
And how about this? How many years does Dylan Field have to reach that stock price hurdle? So he's a certain amount of years to hit that, and he'll get his $2 billion.
He dropped out of college, and he started the company like probably 10 years ago to IPO. So if he dropped out 10 years ago, so he's in his 30s, his young 30s.
Well, that's actually my next question.
I'm going to give him 20 years.
Okay, so it makes the real answer a little bit less horrible. 10 years. He has 10 years to hit.
10 years?
They're giving him 10 long years to hit that.
I made a joke at 20 years.
10,
That's not less horrible.
10 long years to figure it out. 10 long years.
If he got just market returns, he'd be done in 2.
How old is this very rich college dropout?
I'm going to guess 33.
That's it, exactly. 33.
Really? Is it really?
Yeah. Isn't it weird how we know? I mean, this is all it's weird. It's weird. This is all
not weird. It's I don't know what investors spend their time doing.
Yeah, this is what they do.
This is so patently obvious and terrible.
Yeah. In response to this one you won't guess. In response to a question about how he was going to change the world, what did Dylan Field say?
I think Figma does like a design thing, right? Like,
yeah, that's true.
So
that's true.
I think they're gonna
change the world.
They're gonna change the world.
Yeah.
It's got to be something banal.
This was just Dylan Field himself. Yeah, I didn't say Figma. Dylan Field.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, just him.
Yeah.
We are going to create spaces to enable. Innovation.
I mean, I'm going to give you the right answer here because when I think
it's like enable innovation, right?
When I think change the world, I'm never thinking in this territory that you're thinking that Dylan Field would say. But he said he was going to build better software for drones. I mean, really, I'm serious. This is how. Yes, this is how he said he was going to change the world. This is who we're anointing the new billionaire class. And finally, I guess you already know something about this. I had no idea. The question is, then, based on this, the fact that we're anointing him as a billionaire, he's now one of the most powerful executives already. I'm guessing Figma must truly be benefiting humanity in some way, right? So I'm asking you, what does Figma do exactly, right? I'm thinking it must, right? I mean,
No, I'm pretty sure Figma is like really, really advanced HTML. It's like
I think give yourself the right answer. Essentially, it's collaborative web application for interface design. I could go on, but it is utterly pointless.
it makes
It couldn't be more pointless.
for me to make like an app.
It couldn't be more
basically what
pointless. And let me give you a bonus question, and we can get the hell out of here. What did Joshua Browder, CEO of legal services startup Do Not Pay and a former Thiel fellow, how did he describe Dylan Field?
He described him as a loose cannon genius.
No, I might give you the wrong answer on that one. The most humble billionaire I've ever met.
Oh, no. Yes, everyone humble.
Yes, so humble.
15x shares. That's
So
what
humble.
everyone humble does.
So humble. That's it. That's what you really need to know about Figma IPO when you go to your next dinner party. Come on.
Yeah,
That's what you really want to know.
Don't pay attention to the stock price.
Avoid the headlines.
People. That is Hazelnut Rallis. I'm your analyst, Soul Matt Muscardi. We are Free Float. We'll be back on Friday with another show. There is a shareholder primacy this week. If you
Thank
are a shareholder
God.
primacy fan.
Actual educated people.
Real educated people saying real educated things. So look out for that. Also, if you want, we are looking for people to send the zine around. This is Boardroom, the official zine.
What do you mean? Like get on their bikes and like throw the issues at like indie record stores? What are you talking about?
Counterculture needs a resurgence. It's time. It's time to tap into your punk roots. You don't have to tell your boss about it. Read the zine, forward it around. It's on my LinkedIn. Look me up on LinkedIn. I'm going to put it on our website right now. Like as soon as the show is done, I'm going to chuck it on the website so you can download it there. The goal here is to get the zine out.
Yeah, and if you have children, print it out on that old printer you never use anymore and fold it up. I think there's like perforated lines on it. Fold it up and hand it out to like their 7th grade party or whatever they're doing. Your dumb children.
Yeah, we want people to actually read it and feel the counterculture.
Learn something.
Join us in the revolution, the Boardroom revolution. That's all we got. Until later. Good.
Until every other day.